One moment, life flourished, vibrant and assured, under the warm Mediterranean sun, an empire's jewel, brimming with activity. The next, an unimaginable, cataclysmic force erupted from the very earth, tearing the sky and obliterating all existence. In mere hours, a bustling metropolis vanished entirely, swallowed whole by an apocalyptic, relentless volcanic fury. This was Pompeii, a prosperous Roman town nestled on the Bay of Naples, seemingly blessed by the gods. Its strategic location made it a thriving port and agricultural hub, famous for its wine and fertile soil. Wealthy merchants, freedmen, and slaves populated its streets, creating a dynamic, complex social tapestry.
Elaborate villas, vibrant frescoes, bustling markets, and public baths defined its sophisticated urban landscape. Citizens enjoyed amphitheater games, lively political debates, and daily routines filled with Roman ambition. Yet, looming silently above this vibrant scene was a majestic, green-clad mountain, Mount Vesuvius, their guardian. The locals regarded it as a benign presence, a beautiful backdrop, never suspecting its true destructive power. Earth tremors had rattled the region for years, minor quakes often dismissed as commonplace occurrences, easily forgotten. These subtle warnings, however, were merely the distant rumblings of a sleeping giant slowly beginning to awaken.
On August 24th, 79 AD, Vesuvius finally stirred, unleashing an inferno that would forever rewrite history's pages. Mid-morning, a colossal column of ash, pumice, and gas exploded skyward, twisting into a deadly, monstrous cloud. Pliny the Younger, an eyewitness, described its terrifying shape resembling an enormous pine tree against the heavens. Initially, confusion reigned. Citizens observed the strange phenomenon, not grasping the immediate existential threat. Light ash began to fall, dusting everything in a fine gray powder, creating an eerie, unsettling atmosphere. Some thought it a peculiar weather event, a strange dust storm, clinging to a false sense of security.
Soon, larger pieces of pumice rained down, pelting roofs and streets, driving people indoors, seeking fragile shelter. The air grew thick and heavy, making breathing difficult, as the monstrous cloud relentlessly blotted out the sun. The sheer volume of falling debris intensified dramatically, burying homes, transforming familiar landscapes into nightmare scenes. Panic erupted as the true scale of the disaster became terrifyingly clear. The mountain was devouring their world. Escape routes clogged with desperate souls, scrambling through the darkening gloom, clutching their most precious belongings. Families were torn apart in the chaos, separated by thick ash and the deafening roar of the eruption itself.
Many sought refuge in cellars, hoping to outlast the storm, unaware these havens would become their final tombs. Roofs groaned under the immense weight of volcanic material, then buckled and collapsed, crushing those beneath them. Fires sparked across the city from lightning generated within the ash cloud, adding smoke and terror to the air. The once clear bay turned into a tempestuous, ash-choked nightmare, making any maritime escape virtually impossible. For 18 harrowing hours, Pompeii endured the relentless barrage, its vibrant life slowly suffocated, extinguished forever. Then, the most lethal phase began, a terrifying, swift, and utterly inescapable new chapter of destruction.
At dawn, a series of superheated pyroclastic surges, clouds of incandescent gas and ash, descended Vesuvius's slopes. Moving at hundreds of miles per hour, these suffocating waves instantly incinerated everything in their path, freezing life. Any remaining survivors caught in these lethal currents died instantly, their bodies flash-heated and perfectly preserved. The very air they breathed turned into molten rock and toxic gases, rendering survival utterly impossible for anyone remaining. Layer upon layer of volcanic material then entombed the entire city, sealing it from the outside world completely. Homes, temples, taverns, and human figures were frozen in their final moments, utterly suspended in volcanic rock.
Pompeii became a silent, petrified time capsule, a snapshot of Roman life captured in an instant of pure terror. For nearly 1,700 years, the city lay buried, its name and exact location fading into the annals of forgotten lore. Farmers occasionally unearthed ancient artifacts, but their significance remained unknown, attributed to vague ancient settlements. The once thriving heart of Campania became a ghost beneath the earth, a myth whispered through generations. Then, in 1748, during the construction of a canal, workers stumbled upon tantalizing ruins, triggering organized excavations. Early diggers, often treasure hunters, plundered artworks and valuables, causing irreparable damage to the fragile site. Yet the sheer scale of the buried city slowly emerged, revealing an unparalleled glimpse into the Roman world. Architects rediscovered entire streets, homes complete with furniture, and frescoes vibrant with life and mythology. The revelation stunned Europe. An entire ancient city, perfectly preserved, had miraculously survived underground for centuries. Still, a chilling mystery persisted. The exact fate of Pompeii's inhabitants remained largely unaddressed, a gruesome puzzle. Many skeletons were found, but the precise forms of the victims, lost to decomposition, were merely empty voids. In 1863, archaeologist Giuseppe Fiorelli devised a revolutionary technique, giving haunting form to the lost souls. He poured plaster into the hollows left by decomposed bodies, creating casts that revealed their final, agony-ridden poses. These eerie, perfect molds forever immortalized moments of desperate flight, tender embraces, and resigned, instant death. The casts of men, women, children, and even animals offered a profoundly intimate, tragic connection to the past. We see faces etched with terror, hands shielding eyes, bodies curled in fetal positions, all frozen forevermore. These chilling figures transformed the archaeological site from mere ruins into a deeply human, poignant tragedy. Pompeii became a testament to daily Roman life, a vast open-air museum detailing every mundane and sacred aspect.
Bakeries with loaves still in ovens, chariots preserved in stables, and merchant stalls laden with goods emerged. Love notes scrawled on walls, political slogans, and even rude graffiti provided candid insights into common discourse. We found intricate mosaics, stunning statues, and the personal effects of countless lives suddenly illuminated again. The city revealed itself as a place of contradictions, sophisticated elegance coexisting with raw, uninhibited human nature. Its preservation offers an unparalleled window into an ancient world, a sudden stop motion of forgotten daily existence. But it also serves as a stark, enduring reminder of nature's formidable, unpredictable, and devastating power.
Today, Mount Vesuvius still looms, a watchful sentinel, one of the most dangerous volcanoes on Earth, ominously active. Millions now live in its shadow, descendants of those who once thrived there, ever aware of its deadly potential. Pompeii stands as a perpetual warning, a silent city frozen in its final agonizing gasp for all future generations. The past is not always gone. Sometimes it merely waits, dormant beneath the earth, for its dramatic reawakening. It reminds us that even the grandest civilizations are vulnerable, fragile before the colossal forces of our planet. Every artifact, every shadow of a person, whispers a story of life interrupted, existence eternally suspended.
The earth holds secrets, not just of triumph, but of profound tragedy, etched into its very unyielding stone. Pompeii teaches us that time is a deceptive river, capable of both burying and then meticulously preserving its darkest moments. Perhaps the greatest lesson from Pompeii is not about death, but about life, captured in its purest, most vulnerable form. It is a city that died, yet through its very demise became immortal, a poignant testament to the human spirit's fleeting strength. The lingering ash carries not just the memory of destruction, but the enduring echo of every single breath once taken there. And in that chilling echo, Vesuvius's ancient warning continues to rumble, a quiet, eternal promise to the world.